Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jimmy and today I'm going to be doing my first shoe review of the Hoka One One Mach 4. So this shoe has been on my radar for the last 4 or 5 months when I've seen it was released in America, so I finally managed to get my hands on it. It got released in the UK on the 1st of March 2021 and I've already got a pair and got some miles in it. So I'm here to give a review and my thoughts about what I think on the shoe. So first of all, the colourway comes in 3 different colours. This is the floral or flower blue with the lemon. I quite like it. It's actually a little bit more subtle than what it maybe shows out on the camera. So if you just have a look, you maybe see it a bit better. So basically the road shoe itself, well, is the terrain that the shoe is best used for is the road. It's a neutral shoe. The weight of the shoe is about 240 grams in a size 9.5, that's what I am. The stack height at the back, so this section, is 29 millimeters, and through the toe stack it is 24 millimeters, which gives it a 5 millimeter heel to toe drop, so 5 millimeter drop for those who are liking a bit more cushion in the back. So moving on, we're going to talk about the outsole to start with. So the outsole is combined of EVA foam that combines softness of the EVA foam to solidify the rubber for more comfortable and a bit more of a snappier response. As you can see on the bottom here, I've already done some miles in it, but like I say, it also has flex grooves in it which run across all these. These are basically to help transition faster from the heel through to the toe. This allowing for a better platform which allows you faster movement through the back to the front for a better toe off. So moving on to the midsole. The midsole is Pro Fly, which is a dual density cushion. It's basically softer on the heel and slightly firmer foam through the toe. This allowing for a more explosive toe off when you're running. Also a key feature for most of the Hoka range of the Pro Fly and a couple of other shoes is the Meta Rock. The early stage Meta Rocker is a unique design from Hoka. It basically determines the placement of the foot, which allows for more power to be transferred through the toe to allow for a better toe off. Hoka One One Mach 4 has a swallowtail through the back of the midsole, as you can see. It's becoming quite a common feature on a lot of the shoes. They had it in the Hoka One One Edge, but it came off another inch or two at the back, which was a bit extreme. And they also have a pair of crazy 10.9s. If you're interested in them, just let me know, I'll link them below. So basically the main reason for the swallowtail is allows for a wider landing. Also allows for better stability across the back of the foot if you're heel landing, and also allows for a little bit more cushion. Moving on into the upper, as you can see, it is an engineered mesh that has had heat pressed TPU embroidered yarn across the top of the netting. See if you can see that in the camera. So as you can see, the laces run as normal, allowing for a nice secure fit across the top, I feel. Also it has a heel tab. The heel tab is becoming more and more common. It's kind of to save like the loop lock. It's easier to get on, and it's becoming, you see it on a lot of other just various shoes. It kind of allows for a better heel position, I find anyway. It basically leans up against the Achilles and is classed as like an Achilles support, but doesn't actually push on it, to which causes discomfort or like injury or so. Well, I found that anyway. Yeah, moving through the top, the tongue on the inside is fully gusseted down, so basically it means it's not going to move around on the inside, and you're not going to be able to see. Nah, I can't see. Yeah, so moving on to the tongue. The tongue is a fully gusseted tongue, and both sides are secured in. This allows for the tongue not to move, which allows for a better fit around the actual foot itself. When you're locked tying it in tight, I find that there's not a lot of movement, and my foot fits quite nice in the actual shoe itself. So for the shoe itself, it's designed for anything from a 10k, half marathon, marathon to long distance running. Personally, I'll be using it as a daily training shoe for myself. I'm a big fan of the Clifton 7 and look forward to getting some more miles in this, as it's meant to be a better sort of shoe. I've had a few runs in it so far and I can definitely feel it's a bit more of an enjoyable ride. There's a bit more responsiveness when you're kicking off the toe in comparison to the Clifton 7. But yeah, so most of my miles in this will be anywhere between like slow sort of miles, moderate miles. I might even branch into maybe like a tempo run with them, but I'll probably be moving across and using Carbon X's or some form of like plated shoe, just so I get a little bit more snap in my step. However, this shoe is designed for long distance, so if you're out for your nice easy runs on the weekend, long distance and stuff, chuck it on and I'm sure it'll fit and just be great. The price point for the Mach 4 is around about £125 at the moment. Hopefully it'll come down maybe a little bit, but to be honest, it's not actually a bad price considering the price of like Nike Pegasus and things like that. They're all up in the higher bracket, so I'd say the price is fair and reasonable. If you're using the shoe a lot, I feel like it's the build quality of it is pretty good. So far, like everything looks intact. There's not really any wear on the bottom or anything from the miles that I've done already, which is always a good sign. Like I say, I think the shoe is designed for around 600k, 400 miles, something like that. But it'll be interesting to see if you can push the boundaries and see how like the upper holds, and like just I've normally had a lot of problems with the sides that sort of bursting and things, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So overall, I would recommend this shoe to anyone who is interested in using it for several different things. If you don't have the budget to buy different types of shoes, then I would recommend getting the Mach 4. It's definitely, like I said, coming into my rotation, and I look forward to using it more and seeing what miles it has. A few cons: the upper isn't as breathable as I'd like it to be. It's one of them, you can't really do too much. You don't want to thin it out and end up bursting sort of like the toe areas and things for putting it through or causing rips. It is breathable, but it might be a bit harder as the hot weather starting to come in. It might be down to like sock choice or something like that, which might help kind of keep your feet a little bit cooler. So just be aware if you're getting hot spots and things, just to check the shoe and the fit. I forgot to mention, it does come true to size. I'm a 9.5 and it fits fine. A lot of the shoes now are going half a size smaller, so I'm normally a 10, but this one fits like a glove. If you like a little bit more room in the toe box, I probably would go up half a size, but that'd just be down to personal preference. But overall, yeah, really good shoe, and I look forward to testing it out, so keep an eye out and you'll see it on the page. If you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe, like, comment below, and share with anyone who you might find, or share with anyone who you think might be interested in the video. Thanks, see you later.